What is going on, Outlaws? Once again, Michael or Legacy Kill HD back. We have some pretty big Red Dead news today. It's not related to the gameplay next video that we've all been waiting for, but it's Red Dead Online, which I kind of find weird because I think we're all expecting the gameplay video and not this, at least yet. But Rockstar announced a Red Dead Online beta, so this is what's on their website right now. Today we're excited to announce Red Dead Online, a new online connected experience set against the backdrop of Red Dead Redemption 2's enormous open world. Red Dead Online is an evolution of the classic multiplayer experience in the original Red Dead Redemption, blending narrative with competitive and cooperative gameplay in fun new ways. Using the gameplay of the upcoming Red Dead Redemption 2 as a foundation, Red Dead Online will be ready to be explored alone or with friends, and will also feature constant updates and adjustments to grow and evolve this experience for all players. Red Dead Online is planned for a launch in November 2018, initially as a public beta, with more news to come soon. That's actually very interesting, but let's keep going. As with most online experiences of this scale and size, there will inevitably be some turbulence at launch. We look forward to working with our amazing and dedicated community to share ideas, help us fix teething problems, and work with us to develop Red Dead Online into something really fun and innovative. Access to Red Dead Online is free to anyone with a copy of Red Dead Redemption 2 on either PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So we've talked about Red Dead Online just a little bit. There hasn't been too much details. There has been some leaked information, like a Battle Royale mode was supposedly in the works and some other modes. We'll get to that in a second. Obviously, PlayStation 4 players will get Red Dead Online content first. So I find this very interesting, an online beta, but I already assumed that Red Dead Online would launch sometime after the initial release. I think that's what Rockstar did with Grand Theft Auto 5, and it worked out well. As far as I remember, Grand Theft Auto Online at start had a lot of problems, so this is probably for the best. And there was also some leaks a long time ago saying that this is how it would go. But yeah, I have to say I am shocked by this news. Now, thinking about it, Red Dead Online beta probably makes sense, being that I'm sure not everybody's going to be on board with Red Dead Redemption 2, at least in the same way like GTA 5. Now, what we know so far on the online experience is really linked to this trusted review leak that we got back in February. Everything from this leak has been accurate so far. They also included some never-before-seen images. So, like, one of the included things was a Battle Royale. They never really went in depth saying if it would be like PUBG or Fortnite, so I guess that's a wait and see, even if that makes it into the game. There's also a revive and survive mode, which pits two teams against each other as they try and stay alive. You'll have a limited amount of time to revive your teammates before they are eliminated. There was also a mode called Money Grab, which features two teams fighting to procure bags of money in a central location. You're expected to collect and return them to your base as quickly as possible. Now, other than that, there was also some other details, like apartments from GTA Online will return in the form of tents, which can be owned and upgraded by players. This is all stuff that we kind of already know about. They also mentioned some of the other features that we would have, like a first-person mode, gold mining, fishing, herding, and an assortment of weapon challenges. I actually made a full video concentrating on the online mode. I highly recommend you guys watching that if you haven't already. It includes everything that we know so far, including the pre-order bonuses, which also offers some insight into the online experience. This obviously won't be GTA Online 2.0, but I guarantee it's going to be very similar in terms of style and probably monetization. Either way, this is Rockstar's big news for today. I'm hoping that we get that gameplay part 2 announcement either Thursday or Friday. I think that's what we're all waiting on, but more than likely Red Dead Online, once we get the trailer, which will probably come after gameplay part 2, that'll be our big insight look into what Red Dead Online is all about. So before I actually end this video, there's been another interview that just popped up right after this news broke. Obviously, it looks like they were waiting for the announcement from Rockstar, this coming from IGN, who interviewed Rockstar's design director Imran Sarwar. And we got further insight into what to expect from the online mode. So I'm only going to break down some of this because it's not too in-depth, but there are some interesting things I thought I'd mention. So first, IGN asks, what can players expect from Red Dead Online? Will we have as much open world freedom as we do in the single player component? And Imran Sarwar would respond with, of course, Red Dead Online will use the world and gameplay mechanics of Red Dead Redemption 2 as a jumping off point for a new world of cowboys and cowgirls and outlaws that combines multiplayer and cooperative gameplay and narrative components in a huge open world. Players will be able to explore alone or easily join with friends or other players to compete or work together. We'll take full advantage of the entire world as well as the aspects of a 19th century setting that makes Red Dead Redemption 2 unique and fun. Now, like I said before, IGN doesn't really go too in-depth with Rockstar about the online mode, like specifics of what to expect, so like one of their next questions is, why aren't you releasing Red Dead Online alongside Red Dead Redemption 2 single-player experience? And we kind of already got the idea of why they're doing that. It worked with Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's a good way of probably server testing to know how many people are going to be ready. But anyway, I wanted to continue forward to some of the other more interesting questions that were asked. Like IGN asks, aside from the obvious, the 21st century setting, vehicles, tech, etc., how will this experience be different from Grand Theft Auto Online? And Josh Needleman, a senior producer at Rockstar San Diego, would respond saying, one of the big differences between GTA and Red Dead universes is that you're often speeding through or flying over a GTA world, whereas in Red Dead Redemption, the change of pace elevates the intimacy of the overall experience. Like the single-player game's story of Arthur Morgan, we want people to settle into their online characters and feel like every activity makes sense for the character, the setting, and the time. This should feel intimate and personal, while still feeling fun and action-packed from moment to moment. We've tried to take the best elements and best content packed from Grand Theft Auto Online and use them for templates for what we are making here. We feel Grand Theft Auto Online really only found its feet creatively with heists. That pack, along with After Hours, Doomsday Heist, Gun Running, and a few other, represent the best of Grand Theft Auto Online and provide the template for what we wanted to use here, not in terms of content obviously, but how they combine narrative, gameplay modes, and other content into a cohesive thematic whole, alongside all the other elements we liked from the old Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Next, IGN would ask, what have you and the rest of the team learned from your experiences launching, designing, updating, supporting Grand Theft Auto Online? And Josh Needleman would respond that the biggest problem with the original Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer was that every update we released fractured the audience. As the game got bigger, we separated our player base. Avoiding this was the inspiration behind Grand Theft Auto Online. We are obsessed by keeping the audience complete and experience beyond perpetual. Beyond this, after lots of trial and error, we feel we have found a way to make multiplayer games that feel like Rockstar experiences, combining personality, gameplay style, narrative, and variety into the packs. That did not really begin to happen until we released the first heist pack in Grand Theft Auto Online, obviously. Our aim this time is to hopefully get there a bit more quicker, but still be responsive to what people enjoy playing and evolve as we go. Now, the last question that IGN asks is, what happens to GTA Online after Red Dead Online launches? And Imran Sarwar would respond saying, we still have big plans for Grand Theft Auto Online, and we will continue to roll out updates for the foreseeable future. We vaguely plan to stagger the updates of both games so that players can switch between the two, but our development plans may not always allow this. We think there will be a lot to love about Red Dead Online for fans of Grand Theft Auto Online, but we think that Red Dead Online will generate its own audience ready for something entirely new. However, exactly what form Red Dead Online will take as it finds its feet, we are not sure ourselves, but we really think we want to focus on role-playing and morality. That may all change as the game comes out, but that's the direction we are heading in now, and we are going to be working together on that with our incredible community to make this online experience into something amazing. Now, obviously, this isn't too much insight into the actual online experience, but this shows what Rockstar's plans are for it. Still something very interesting that I thought I'd mention at least. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Anyway, guys, what do you think about Rockstar announcing this today? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I know a lot of you guys are only on board for the single player, but how many of you guys are ready for Red Dead Online? Let me know down in the comment section below. But thank you for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value. Also, consider subscribing for more Red Dead Redemption 2 content to come. Make sure to have notifications on so you don't miss out on any of the breaking news. And remember, outlaws for life.